Okay, so in today's sessions we'll be discuss about the HTML concept. Okay, before start the HTML, just I have a few question to everyone. Try to give it answer if you know the answer. Let's suppose if I'm creating the file that is called the a Excel file. So what we called Excel file, PowerPoint, okay, Word. What we call these things? Yes, even if I'm creating notepad file, what we called? क्या बोलते हैं हम लोग इसको? Yes,
Sir, Excel is spreadsheet,
okay.
PowerPoint presentation, Word document.
The generally what we call to all the things we call it like a documents. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Excel, PowerPoint, Word, Notepad, even if any file which we are using, so that means we can call it like a document concept. What exactly document? What would be the definition of document? What is the meaning of documents? Who can say?
So it is a collection of files
Documents means collection of files.
or a collection of data.
Yes, collection of data. Okay, so we can say it is a collections of data. Okay, so when we say the like a document, it contains some informations or the data or informations which stored inside a particular file. So now you guys, if you are visiting the website, yes, everyone you visit to the website, yes or no?
Yes,
Any
sir.
any website you guys you are visiting. Okay, so like take it the like a one simple example. We have our like official website that is nothing but like a prognostech.com. If you are just visiting this website, okay, so you are looking here home, about us, courses, placement, resources, career, contact us, login options are available. This is called what? What we called this concept? Any idea?
Nav area, sir.
Sorry,
Nav area, navigation bar.
navigation bar. Yes, very good. We called it the like a navigation bar. Navigation bar, or we called it the like a menu also. Okay, we can call the menu and the like a navigation bar. So what is the meaning of navigation? What is the meaning of navigation?
Which is present on the top section.
What is the exact meaning of navigation?
Navigation means to navigate to different location.
Different sections.
Different file. Okay,
Yes.
different file. So whenever we are talking about the navigation, means it is just moving one file to another file. Right now I'm in the like a home file. This is nothing but a, like a first page which you are looking on the site. That is called the like a home page. We can say it is like a home page. Okay, so I'm in the like a home page first now, or it is also we can say like a index page. We can call it the like a index page. And if you want to just move to the like a another page, okay, so that means we have the navigation bar or we have the like a menu option. When I click on the particular menu, so that means it is just moving to the another page. The navigation means what? It is moving one page to another page or one file to another file. Now the whatever page or the like a file which we are moving, so that is nothing but in the like a web application, it is called the like a web page. Whenever we are talking about the web application, the web application is a collection of web pages. Okay, the each and every web page is linked to the like a particular menu whenever we are using it in the like a web applications. Okay, or in the like a navigation bar. So now the question is arising here, what is web page? What is web page? Web page is nothing but like a document. Web page is a document which contains information. Which contains information. Web page is the like a document which contains the like a information. So now what is web page here basically? So if you are clicking on the like a about us, so just it is linking to the another file. So if you look it in the URL here, this is address bar. In the address bar, look it, we are getting the like a about us.html file, we are getting it. So this HTML file is nothing but a web page. If I'm clicking on like a contact us, so I'm getting the another page that is nothing but a contact us.html. So this is also called the like a web page. And web page contains what? Web page contains the like a information or the data. Okay, web page contains what? Information or data. Now, so this is the like a definition of web page. So like a web page is a document which contains the like a information or the data. Next question which is arising, types of web page. Types of web pages. Okay. So how many types of web page is there? So basically there are two types of web page. One is called the like a static web page. Static web page. Another is called the like a dynamic web page. Dynamic web page is there. Static and dynamic. So what exactly meaning of static? Static means what? Content never change. Today you are getting the same content. After 30 days also you may be seeing the like a same content. So that is nothing but like a static concept. Okay, means until and unless if we are not changing manually. जब तक हम लोग खुद manually change नहीं करेंगे content, so that means same content we can see like a for the particular time period. And if you guys visit to the any company's website also, there are some certain like a pages are available, like about us, like a contact us, like a home page are there, and that content never change it until and unless if they are not changing it. So today you are getting this whatever information on that page. After 30 days or 60 days, you will be get the like a same information, or maybe after till 1 year also you get the like a same information until and unless if it is not changing. That is the concept is called the word static web page. Static web page means what? Content is fixed, informations are fixed, which is not going to change it like a dynamically. So that concept is called the like a static web page. And how do we create a static web page? By using the language that is called HTML. Using HTML through we can make the like a static web page. Okay, the next concept is called the like a dynamic. Okay, everybody clear about static page? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, the next concept, if you don't understand anyone, you can raise the questions and you can clarify the answer also. Okay, next concept is called the like a dynamic web page. What is dynamic web page? Like for example, you guys, if you are visiting to the like a banking, like a net banking site or banking applications, or even if Facebook, Instagrams, all these things, if you are visiting the sites and the contents are changing or like a fixed, it is for like a for the particular time period. If you are visiting to the like a Facebook like a sites, okay, today whatever content you are getting, after 2 days, are you getting the same content or it is just changing the content? Yes,
It changes.
it changes,
Changing the content.
changing the like information. So that is nothing but a what? Dynamic. For example, if you have
Dynamic.
if you have a bank account and you are the bank account holder, today you deposited the amount on the bank, okay, in the bank, and then after few days, if you are checking the like your balance, it should be changed or it should be same. Your balance should be changed or it should be same, whatever earlier it was.
So depend on our transaction.
It depends. Yes, it depends on your transaction. Okay, in a daily, suppose if you are doing the 5 transaction, so that means whatever effect is happening in your account, that is going to change it and it will reflect on your balance. Okay, that is nothing but we can say like a dynamic. And dynamic means it is just always interacting with the like a database also. So it is integrated with the like a database application also. The content is not fixed. The content changing it the time to time. So that concept is called like a dynamic page. Now you guys nowadays like a you know the like a IPL is going on, and if you want to like a see on the website the like a, your IPL match score and everything, so that is dynamic page or static page?
Dynamic.
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 That is not static. Okay, today you are getting the like a one team like a match score. Tomorrow you may be like seeing the another team match score in the like a website. Okay, that is nothing but like a dynamic web page we can call it. And to make the dynamic, we can use the like a different technologies are there. I can go for the Java. I can go for the like a .NET. I can go for the like a PHP. I can go for the like a Python. Okay, to make the like a dynamic page. Even if I can go for the like a Node.js. Okay, these are the like a different technology I can use it. Okay, to make the like a dynamic website or the dynamic page I can create it. Okay, these are the like a two types of pages. One is called the like a static web pages. Another is called the like a dynamic web pages. Simply static means content never change. It is fixed for the like a particular time period, or it may be like a longer time. And dynamic means it is like a time to time, it is changing the informations. That concept is called like a dynamic page. Okay. Now is it clear everyone about the static web page and the dynamic web page?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yes,
now
sir.
the thing
Yes,
is
sir.
the what? Now the concept is arising here, or question is arising here, to execute any web page. Okay, to execute any web page, Aditya, you tell me what we need. If I want to execute any web page, what I need in my system? Yes, Aditya. If you know the answer, just tell me. Don't know, not a problem. Okay. Sailesh, what we need? Sailesh?
Sorry, could you repeat the question?
Yes, if I want to execute the web page in my system, so what I
Okay.
need in my system?
What you need it?
Yes.
Internet browser, you need it.
Yes, most important fact is the like a what? Browser. And what is browser? Now the question is arising here. What is browser? Yes. Shivam, what is browser? Any idea?
It is a client-side application through which we can access data.
You can say that like a simply we can say it is like a software. It is a like a application software through which we
Yes.
can access to the like a particular website. Okay, so if any web pages, if you are going to execute in your system, so we need the like a browser. Like initially, whenever we like a buy the like a computer, or if you are going to install the operating system, okay, every operating system have the default browser is there. Okay, it depends on you. And if you want to install the like a Chrome browser, that is not initially it is available in your system. So you are externally downloading and install it in your system, the like a Chrome browser. So why we are using the like a browser? To access to the like a particular website by using the like a address. Okay, that address we called the like a what? URL. What we called? We called the like a URL. So where we are typing that like a URL in the address bar, and where we can see in the address bar, we can see in the top of the like a pages. This is nothing but a like a address bar. Okay, in the browser we are getting the address bar. In the address bar we are just typing the like a URL. And what is the full form of the URL? Who can say?
Uniform resource locator.
Yes, very good. Uniform resource locator. Uniform resource locator. It's nothing but we called the like a URL. Sometimes what happened if you are giving the like a wrong URL? In that case, what happened? We'll get the message page not found. Okay, so we are getting the like a error message that is like a 404 not found. So 404 is nothing but a error message is called the like a particular page is not available in the like a particular website. Okay, that's
Sir,
why we are getting the error message for not 4.
sir,
Yes,
why does 404 stand here? What does
40.
mean for 404? Why not
That means
404?
not availability. Not availability. That number is specified for the like not available the particular resource.
Sir, is there any significance of this number that means 404? It can be any number 420, 415, or
No,
only
this is
404.
already defined by the like a application level. Whenever we are using any server level, there are some few numbers have already defined it. It is
Okay.
already like a, and that means if you are going to use any like a applications or the any
Yes, sir.
website.
We always see it.
Yes, we can see this. That means we cannot say the like a why it is defined, because already it is like a define this number for the particular application level. Sometimes
Okay.
you maybe get the error that is called the like a 500 also.
Mm,
Sometimes 500 error is there. Okay, different type of error number we are getting it. Even if
okay,
you
sir.
go for the like a database, in the database also there are different type of error message number we can get it. In the database also, like suppose if you're executing a particular query and that query is not like satisfying to give the result, then in that case you will get the different error number. It doesn't mean that in that case you will get the like a 404 error number. Yeah, 500 error number you will be get it. There are some already predefined like a error number is defined for the like a particular applications.
Yes, sir. For different error, different numbers are generated by the
Yes,
system.
different purpose, different error number is there. That is not fixed like only one number we can see it. Okay.
Okay.
So now this is the like a website which you are looking. So here you are like a linking the one like a pages to another page by clicking the like a menu option, and this is called like a navigation bar, or we can call it like a menu. And when I click on the like about us, I'm just moving to the about us page. And if you guys look at here, the extension, it is nothing but like a .html extension you are getting. That means this page is totally built or developed through the HTML language. And to make the better look and feel, we have like a other concept that is called the CSS, that we have to learn later. Okay, so now to design this page, we need to use the like a HTML. And without HTML, it is not possible to build any like a web pages, or if you want to design any like a web pages, then without HTML, we cannot build it also. The compulsory we have to use the like a HTML language. Okay, this is called the like a markup language. HTML is called the like a markup language, and we have different type of languages there. Like we have procedural language. We have procedural language, that is nothing but like a C programming. C programming is called like a procedural language. We have object-oriented programming language. Object-oriented programming language is there. Like we have C++, Java, Python, okay, then C#. Like this, we have different type of object-oriented programming languages there. Then we have the like a markup language. And markup language is nothing but like a HTML, XML are called the like a markup language. So here we are going to discuss about the like in today's session, that is markup language. Okay, HTML is called the like a markup, and when we talk about the markup, means it provides the like a concept that is called the like a tag, we can say, or we can say like a elements. What we can call tag or element. Okay, if you go to the any other programming language, we call it the like a syntax. We call it the like a syntax, but here it is called the like a tag. We can say like a tag, or we can say like a element in the markup language. And we have to define the like a page with the particular structure by using the particular tag, and then we can build it. Okay, so now this is done, which we did here, the types of like a web pages. Now to execute the web page, what we need the like a browser. The most important fact now, that is called web server. What is web server? What is web server? Who can say? Any idea? What is web server? Yes, try to tell me.
Where data is located, and we are searching for browser.
Yes, so that means it is placed somewhere else, our like application. Okay, whenever we are building any applications or we are developing any application, we are just putting our application in a particular place, and that place we can say like that is a web server. And that web server means it can be like a hardware, or we can say like a software. You guys, you maybe heard the like a godaddy.com. Yes, have you heard this?
Yes, sir.
What
Yes, sir.
exactly? What is it exactly?
So domain name provider.
Yes, so that means they are just going to host our like application. Okay, whenever we are building our application and you want to make it globalized your application, so we need to install, or we have to host our application in that particular domain. So by buying it, and we have to use the particular server. Now the one more thing you have to remember, like whenever we are going to use the like a server, what exactly? Now the server can be software, as well as it can be like a hardware also. And software is always underlying under the particular hardware. Software or web server underlying, okay, it is a software, we can say is a software, it's underlying with hardware, that means system, we can say. Okay, so now to access to the any website or the any like a web application, what we are going to use it, we are using, there is a concept is called protocol. What is it? We called it the like a protocol concept, we are using it. And without protocol, it is not possible to like access to the like any website. If you want to access the any website, or if you want to use it and to implementation of the particular website, so we have to use the like a protocol. It is a like a web communication media, we can say it, the HTTP protocol. And there is not only HTTP, there are so many protocols are available for different purpose, different protocols are available. So basically the web server delivers the content, whatever information you want to deliver, for the particular website or to a particular client, we are using the like a web server. The web server delivers the content for a website to a client whenever it is going to request it, and that we can get the information by using the like a web browser. And web server communicate with the like a web browser using HTTP protocol. Web server communicates with a web browser with using HTTP protocol. The web server, we can say it is like a computer software, and it's underlying with the particular hardware and which accept the request through the like a HTTP protocol. Web server, we can say like it is a program which process the network request, okay, of the particular user and serves them with the like a files, and which is created like a particular web page through. And we can also say like a web server is like a computer which stores the information, process it, and delivers the like a file through the like a web browser. So that is also we can say like a web server. And anything we can say about the like a web server. And web server, if I want to give it example, let's suppose if you are developing the application .NET through, or if you are developing the application through Java, even if you are developing application through PHP, or if you are using developing application through Node.js, any technology through you are developing. If you have developed the application through .NET, you guys just have to remember there is a web server is called IS server. IS server is there, okay, for like a host our like applications, and we can access it throughout the like a world. Okay, so we need to configure our like application under the like a IS server. Then if you are using the like a Java, so we can use Apache Tomcat. You guys, you may be heard or not, I don't know exactly. Apache Tomcat is there. Apache Tomcat is there. JBoss is there. JBoss is there. Then Glassfish is there. Glassfish. So like this different type of server is there. But if you go for the like a PHP, Jam server is there. WAM server is there. Okay, if you go for the like a Node.js, then virtual server is there. Virtual server is there. Okay, so under the virtual server, our application is going to execute it. And these are nothing but like a physical server, which we need to install in our system. And without installing, we cannot execute the like a particular application without this server. So if you are working on the like ASP.NET, or if you are working on the like ASP.NET MVC, so you have to configure your application under the like a IS server. If you are working on the like a Servlet, JSP, like a Spring, okay, so like this technology, then you can use the like a Apache Tomcat, JBoss, Glassfish, WebSphere, like this different type of server is there. And if you are working on PHP technology, so we can use the like a Jam, WAN, as well as we have one more server that is called Nginx. Nginx server is there. If you are working on the like a Node.js, okay, or Angular application, which also interact with the like a server side, in that case we are using the like a virtual server. Okay, so even if I'm going to use a like a Python, the Django framework is there, and if you are going to work with the Django framework, then we need to use the like a virtual server is there also. So in that case we are not using the like a physical server, and these are called the like a physical server which we are installing in our system, and then we need to configure it our application under this particular server so that we can execute it. So that is happening it. These are called the like a web server example. Okay, the next. So we did the like a web server, we did the like a concept about the like a web pages, web browser, okay, all these things. The next, protocol. What is protocol? Protocol is nothing but we can say like a set of rules. Set of rules, okay, which is going to communicate through the like a client and the server. Okay, so we need to follow that rules and communicate between the client and the server. So that is nothing but like a protocol concept. And we have the different type of protocol. Like we have the like a HTTP protocol, we have FTP protocol, we have SMTP protocol, okay, we have the like a UDP protocol. So like this we have different type of protocols are there, and each and every protocol have the like a different purpose we are using it. Okay, for mailing configuration, mailing sending and receiving, we are using the like a SMTP protocol. If you want to send the like a huge volume of data file, okay, then we are using the like a FTP protocols. HTTP basically we use for like a communication between the client and the server. So we are using the like a HTTP protocol. The next concept you have to remember, that is called the like a port number. So if we want to interact with the web server, without port number we cannot communicate it. Like you guys, one thing you just have to remember. Suppose I want to like communicate with you. So what are the medium through I can communicate? I can communicate through the like a mail account through I can communicate it with you. Okay. Another, I can communicate through the like a mobile number. Yes or no? Or I can use the like a any other media that is nothing but nowadays we are using WhatsApp messenger through we can make the communication. So without this medium, can we communicate with each other? Without this medium, is it possible to communicate? Yes or no? Without this medium, can we communicate or not? Yes, everyone, you are listening or not?
No, sir.
No. So nowadays, these are the like a popularity which is coming in the market as per the like a customer requirement or the user requirement. We are using this like a medium, okay, or like a communication media. We are using it to, for the like a communication between the like a one person to another person. What about others? I'm not getting response. Are you listening or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Listening,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, very good. Okay. So now the same as whenever if I want to communicate with the server, so I have to use a, like a, there is a concept is called port number, and each and every web server have the default port number that is called 8080 port number. Each and every web server have the default port number that is 8080 port number is there, and that is the default. If you go for the like a jam server, the default port number is 8080. If you go for the Apache Tomcat server, default port number is 8080. So like this, each and every web server have the default port number. And suppose in your system there is a 3 server is present. Okay, for example, and if you are going to execute all the 3 category of application, then it will give the like a error message. What type of error message it will give it? This port number already using. Okay, this port number already using that. So that means what we need to do, we have to change our port number. So we have to change the port number with, or we need to rechange the port number under the particular web server, so that our application should not be like a conflict with the another same port number. So we can change it. So that is the nothing but a communication media through we can communicate it by using the like a port number. So we have to use the like a protocol, we have to use the port number. Okay, we need to use the like a web server, we need to create a applications. Okay, then we can access it throughout the world anywhere. And without internet, it is not possible. We can access it throughout the world. So internet is the like a communication media. Okay, for like a communicating with the like a web applications. In this module, we are just going to discuss about the like what is HTML, what is the history of HTML, what are the HTML tags, what are the HTML attributes, HTML page structure. We need to talk about HTML element or HTML tag, which is document element we called. Then there is a concept is called document metadata. These are called like a different type of element. Section element, these are the different type of element. Tabular element, these are the different type of element we need to discuss. And another is called grouping content. These are the like element which comes under the like a grouping content. So now first of all we need to talk about what is HTML. HTML stands for the word Hypertext Markup Language. Hypertext Markup Language. Okay, so we called it like a HTML. So that means it is simply we can say like a does like a to design the web page. If you want to design any web page, so we have to use the like a HTML language. The HTML is called the like a markup language, and it is most websites are written. And HTML is used to create the pages. Any web page, if you want to create and make them some certain functionalities, so we are using the like a HTML. The HTML stands for the word Hypertext Markup Language. And HTML is language is not case sensitive. You guys, you have to just remember it. If you go to the any other programming language like a C, C++, Java, Python, these are called case sensitive language. Means if it is a capital, you have to write capital. If it is a small, you need to write the small. But HTML is not case sensitive language. You can write small letter, you can write the capital letter, doesn't matter. Okay, even if will not get any error also. If I forgot to write something, okay, I started the particular tag and forgot to close the tag. So that means I won't be get any error. I'll not get any exception also. So that there is no such kind of exception or the error will be generated whenever we are creating the like a application using the HTML. And it basically used for to describe the structure of the web page, how we are going to present it. Okay. So now if you look at this like a website, Here if you look at the header part is nothing but a navigation bar. Then we are getting some message here with the heading format. And then here we are getting the like images. Then we are getting some certain informations. So this is nothing but a structure concept, we can say it. And whenever we are using the HTML, it always gives the like a structure to design the web page. And HTML contains like a lots of elements or the tags, and using the tags, okay, or element through we can build the applications and we can design the web page. Okay, and HTML element tells to the browser how the content is going to be displayed. Okay, so that we are using the like a particular element through the like a HTML. HTML was first created by the team Berners-Lee, Robert Callio, and other person in the year 1989. And the full form is like a hypertext markup language. It means it is the like a document which contains the link. Okay, we can communicate one like a document to another document by using the link concept, so that it will be allowed to the like a user or the like a customer to read the one page to another page. We can jump it by using the like a link concept, and without link it is not possible to jump. Okay, so that we are making the link to the like a jumping between one page to another page or one document to another document. And the current version of HTML, that is nothing but a HTML5. Okay, the latest version or current version of HTML is called the like a HTML5. And markup language is a like a technique through which we are communicating with the like a computer, and it will be process the data and it will be presented. Now, when you talk about HTML, why we are using the main purpose of HTML is what? To present something. If you want to present something, then we are using the like a HTML to present. Okay, if you want to display some information, or if you want to represent some information on the like a web browser through, then we have to use the like a HTML. HTML is not for the like a data storage, it is for data presentation. We are using it like a PowerPoint. You guys, you know the like a PowerPoint, it is used for presentation purpose. The same as whenever we are using the like a HTML, it is just for the presentation purpose we are using the like a HTML. Next, what are the HTML tags? Tags are the like used to like a start of the particular HTML element. Okay, and it should be always written with the like a angular bracket. Tag should be always written with angular bracket open as well as close. So with the angular bracket through, we need to open the tag as well as we need to close the tag. This is nothing but an opening tag, and this is called the like a closing tag. Like for example, H1. Here is nothing but a tag, and H1 tag we need to close it also. H1 is basically used for to represent the like a heading. If you want to represent any heading of the particular content, so that means we are going to use the like a H1 tag. H1 for heading concept. Okay, so we need to open the tag as well as we need to close it also. Next is concept is called attributes. Okay, attribute always give the like a additional information, extra information which you want to represent using the like a particular tag. Then we have to use the like a attribute concept, and attribute should be always comes under opening tag, not in the closing tag. Attributes always comes under opening tag, not in closing tag. Like for example, here I'm just going to use align. Align equals to like a center. So that means what? It is nothing but an attribute. Align is the attribute, H1 is the tag, and the value of attribute is nothing but a center. Okay, so what is attribute here? Align is the attribute, and H1 is called like a tag, or we can say like a element. The same as we have one more like a element like a image. SRC equals to like a this, alt equals to like a this. Okay, so here what is attribute? SRC and alt are nothing but like a attribute. The image is the like a tag or element. SRC and alt is the like a attribute. Yes, understood everyone? Tag and attribute concept.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is done the tag and attribute. So whenever we are going to design any web page, so always we have to start with the root element. That is nothing but like a HTML. Under HTML, there is a two child element. One is called like a head, another is called like a body. So there are only two child element we have to define it. Head element and the body element. Okay, head tag or body tag we can write it inside the like a HTML. So we have to start with the like a HTML tag, and HTML is the like a root element to represent the like a start of the web page. HTML open, HTML close, and then we need to write the here head open, head close, head open, head close, and then we need to write the like a body open, body close, body close it. So these are the like a different two child tag we can represent it. Okay, one is head, another is called the like a body. So this is the way we are representing the like a child tag as well as root tag. This is called like a root element or root tag we can say. Okay, and there are two child tag. One is head tag, another is called body tag. If you want to represent something on the browser, if you want to display something on the browser, then we have to use body. But if you want to represent some information for like a machine readable, okay, like whenever we are going to search something on the like a Google, okay, so it is just going to like a get the some certain particular content and search it quickly. So that type of information we need to represent in the where head element. So for browser parsing the data or machine readable the data, so we have to represent with the like a head. For browser representing the data, if you want to represent something on the browser, then we have to write inside the where body element. So this is like a root element HTML, inside root element head, and then body we are writing it. Okay, so let us see, we need to just create a one simple page. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to create like a folder here. And you guys, you have to use the like a editor that is called like a visual code editor. You need to use it. Visual code editor, which you have to download it from internet and install it. After install the like a visual code editor, so you just have to go to the like a file menu, add folder to workspace, and just have to select your location where you want to create the like a folder. So I'm just selecting my D drive, and inside the D drive I'm going to create a folder. I'm just going to create a folder online web programming batch. And I just have to click on the add, click on yes. So whenever we are going to create a HTML file, the extension will be .html. Like if you are creating the Word document, extension is .docx, okay, .doc. Or same as if I'm going to create the HTML file, the extension will be .html. .html is the like a extension we need to write it. So right click on your folder, go to the new file and give the file name. First dot extension I'm giving .html. First .html. Then I have to start with the like a HTML tag. Then I need to write the like a head tag. Okay, the same as I need to write the like a body tag. Okay, so this is the like a structure which you need to start it. Head, body. And under head there are so many other elements are there that we have to discuss. Under body also there are so many elements are present, so that also we need to discuss it. So this is the structure to represent like a page creation. The first one we are going to discuss HTML element. You guys, you are looking the root element, the HTML element. The all HTML document must start with the like a, there is a element is called doc type HTML. What is the meaning of doc type HTML? That means it is just going to represent as a document, so that browser will display the like a web page correctly without giving any error or nothing. Okay, so we can see the information correctly. So that's why we need to write the doc type HTML. And this doc type HTML, which is introduced from the HTML5 version, from the HTML5 version, we got it the like a doc type HTML. The before HTML tag, what I need to write, I just have to write doc type HTML tag. Okay, that means it is just going to represent is a like a web document. Okay, so that you have to just remember it. So we can write with the small letter, we can write with the capital letter because it is not case sensitive language. Okay, and then after that we have to start the root element, that is called HTML element. And inside the HTML element, we need to write the two child element, head and the body. And then according to our requirement, we have to decide the other element whether it should be defined inside the head or it should be defined inside the body. So already we saw this like a example. Next, we are going to discuss about the head element. So we need to discuss about this head element. Okay, why we are going to use it. Head element represent like a collection of metadata. Collection of metadata means data about the data, extra information which you are going to represent for the particular web page or the web like a application. Then we have to use the like a head element, and that we need to represent in the like a documents. And collection of the metadata, it can be like a small size or it can be like a large size. Okay, so like suppose if you are just opening the like a head element, that means why we are going to represent some extra information for the like a application, extra data. Okay, then we need to use the like a head element. Like what are the other element we can use inside the head? What are the other element we can use inside the head element? Like a meta element, base element, title element, link element, script element. So these are the different kind of element or the tag which we can use inside the head element. Like one simple example, I'm just going to represent the document title. Means whenever I'm going to execute the particular document, it should have particular title. Like here I'm just going to write it Prognoz Tech Private Limited. So this will be my title of the document. So now I just have to execute this like a application on the browser. So what I can do, right click, reveal file explorer, and open with the like a browser. So open with Chrome browser. So now if you look at here, the you can see the like a here title. Are you looking on the top of the page of the left side corner? Private Limited, Prognoz Tech Private Limited. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So this
Yes,
is nothing but a concept. We can say like a title of the like a document or the page we can say. Now what is the default color of the page we are getting? What is the
Right.
white color we are getting it? But I want to change it. So there is a like a attribute which we have to use in the body element. So that is called the like a BG color. And then I have to just give the color value. And now go to the like a browser and refresh it. So look at color changed of the background of the browser. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So what is the attribute? The attribute is called BG color attribute. We are getting it. And already I told about the one element that is nothing but like a H1 element. So if you want to represent something in the heading format, so then we have to use the like a H1 element. So I just have to write the message here. Welcome to my first web application. So I'm just going to represent with the like a heading format. So I just need to go to the like a browser and refresh it. Yes, got the message. Welcome to my first web applications. Yes, everyone understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now there is a tag is called marquee tag. Our element is called marquee element. Marquee. And if I'm just opening the like a marquee tag and closing after the H1 element, it should be open before element H1 element, and after H1 element it should be closed. Now go to the like a browser and refresh it. Now what is happening? Understood? What is happening? It's scrolling the content from right to left. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
So this is, in that case, what is the tag we are using? There is a tag or element is called marquee. Marquee tag we are using it. There is an attribute is called behavior equals to alternate. Okay, behavior equals to alternate. So now I just have to refresh it. Now what happened? Yes, tell me what is happening here right now.
Moving left to right.
Left to right?
Yes.
Left to right as well as right to left also.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, what is the attribute we are using? The attribute is called
Alternate.
Behavior. Behavior is the attribute and alternate is the value. Okay, alternate is the value and behavior is the like a attribute. We are using it.
One confusion in that attribute. H1 means head one, or what is that? H1 that you have written
H1 means
very.
highest heading element to represent. The
Okay.
same as there is a like a total H6, H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. H6 is
Okay.
the lowest heading. Okay.
Okay.
And the second highest heading is H2. Third highest heading is H3. Okay. So like this, we have H1 to H6.
Okay.
And after that also you want to increase the like a size of the like a from the H1 to highest size. If you want to increase it, then definitely we have to go for the CSS. Okay.
Okay.
Here we are getting default size. Okay. But I want to increase the size more again. Then H1 is not going to give you. So then what we have to do? We need to use the like a CSS in that case. Okay. So we did the like a element that is called the like a title element to represent the title of the particular document. Okay. Or page, we are using title element. In a one document, how many times we can write the title element? Only once. Only one we can write it. So we cannot write the like a more than one title element. Next, base element. When we have to use the base element. Like for example, I'm just going to explain through the like a practically. So to understand the base element. Okay. Now, if you go to the here, web programming example is there. There is a folder is called web programming. Inside the web programming, there is a file is called CSS example1.html. Are you looking here, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Now I want to call this like a file. So then if I want to call it, there is a tag is called anchor tag to represent a link. And then we have to use href attribute. And I have to call this file by giving the like a full path. And what is the full path? It is present in the D drive with web programming example. So I just have to write D:/web programming example, web programming example / name of the file, CSS example1.html. Complete path I need to write it. And just I have to write the message here. Click here. I'm writing message, click here. Okay. Now I just have to go to the like a browser and refresh it. Now I'm getting the message here, click here. So once I click on this click here option, it is just going to call this the file that is CSS example1.html. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for that, what is the tag we used? The tag is called anchor tag. Okay. Anchor tag we used to link between one page to another page. And what is the attribute we used? Href attribute. Href is the like attribute and anchor is the like element or the tag. But whenever I'm using the href attribute, in this case, look at, I'm giving the complete path of the like a file. Is it or not? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But suppose you guys, you are going to use the like a 20 files. So do you prefer to write the like a complete path for 20 times? Do you prefer?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So that means we need some concept or we need something which can be easily to implement it. So then we have to go for the like a, there is a element is called base element. And in the base element, there is a attribute is called href. And in the href attribute, I have to specify this only folder path. And I don't need to write the like a file name here. I just have to specify the path of the directory or folder. And here I just have to write the name of the file. So no need to write the like a complete path again. So just refresh it and again click it here. Getting? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So am I writing your complete path of the file?
No.
No.
No, sir.
Already we have defined the path here. Already we have defined the path here. And just we are calling the file from that particular path. So this is the implementation of the base element. Yes. Everybody understood about the base element? Clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
The next, we saw it practically about the base element. Next, link element. Link element, when we have to use? Whenever I'm going to call the external CSS file, external CSS concept we have to discuss later. Okay. If we want to call external CSS file, then we have to use the link element to call external CSS file. What is the use of link?
To
Call
call external CSS.
external CSS file. External CSS file. Then we need to
So
use. Yes, tell me.
it's only for using CSS file only we use a link, or other
Yes.
extra
No,
files
no,
also?
no. So generally, any other external like a link CSS file we want to call it. Only CSS file to call it. We are using the like a link tag. Okay.
Okay.
So to call any, if you want to call other file, then I should go for this one, no? Anchor tag.
Yes.
Okay. But to call CSS file, then we have to use the link tag. Okay. So then, for example, here I'm going to create a one CSS file. Okay. So right click here, new file, and then I'm giving the file name first.css. First.css. CSS file extension is a .css. Now we have the like a h1 element here. Okay. And if you go to the like a browser, look at the like a h1 element content, we are getting black colors. We are getting it. I want to change the color. Okay. By using CSS. Okay. So we have to discuss later the more thing about the CSS. Just understand it little bit concept. I want to apply to the like a h1 element for the like a black color to the like a blue color. So what I need to write here, I need to write h1 element, curly bracket start. In CSS, we have a property that is called color property. And then I just have to write the blue color. Okay. Color is a property. Blue is the value. For which one I'm going to apply? H1 element I'm going to apply it. Now go to the browser and refresh it. Now look at here. I'm not calling the like a CSS file. That's why it is not implementing. So here I need to call it the like a link element through like a href. Okay. I just have to give the file name. That is
So
like a first.
CSS usually uses key and value pair, right?
Key value pair. Key value pair. The data property should be always the like a key value pair. Okay, whatever property we are using, this is simply we can say like a key and value. Okay, so now I need to write the word h link tag href attribute through. I have to call the file name, and then there is a attribute is called the rel attribute, and the rel attribute value should be like a text/css. Okay, text/css. This is predefined value with the like a property. Okay. Next, a rel attribute value should be style set. Style set. Style set. And there is a one more attribute that is called the like a type attribute. And type attribute value should be text/css. This is predefined. Now we just need to save this file. Go to the like a browser, refresh it. Got it. Now you are getting blue color.
Yes.
Okay. So here we have create external CSS file, and to call that external CSS file, we are using the like a link tag, and using the link tag through we are calling it. And here I am using three attributes: href, rel, and the type attribute. And rel value is a fixed value, that is a style set means CSS, and type attribute value is also fixed. That means we are using the text/css property only. And href attribute, it is just going to call the name of the file. Okay, which file you want to call it. So that
And ideally, you said right in HTML, whatever we open the tag and we need to close. But for the link, we didn't close it. Then how
yes,
it is
there.
working?
Listen. There are some tag doesn't have any closing tag. Okay.
Okay.
There are some tag doesn't have any closing tag. That is called the empty tag. So we have two
Okay.
category of tag. One is called the like a container tag. Another is called like a empty tag. And an empty tag doesn't have any closing tag. Closing option is there. Okay, I'll come to the later that point. Okay, whatever tag right now I'm using, the body is like a container tag, whereas link and the base are called the like a what empty tag. Means it should be closed with the same line. Okay, there is no closing tag separately. Yes, got it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now we use the like a link tag to call the external CSS file. Next concept, meta element. To understand the meta element, I'll just explain about the like a one real life example what we are using it in the like a. Suppose if you are visiting to the like a prognostech.com. And if you just do the right click here and go to page view source, view page source. Look it, there are lots of meta tag you are getting. Yes. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you look at this first one, okay, meta tag. Look at here meta. This is a real application where we are going and just to know it. The meta name equals to viewport and content attribute. The name is the attribute, content is the attribute, and this is the fixed value for the like a content. So what exactly meaning of this statement? Whenever we are going to access this site, it should be supportable to all the device and its content should be automatically adjustable. So that is called responsive application. So have you heard this word responsive? Yes or no? Responsive site. Have you heard this word?
Yes, sir.
Yes. To make it responsive site, we are using this tag in the like a HTML so that our sites will be make it like a responsive. Okay. Next, look at here. We are getting here meta name equals to description. This is predefined. Meta name equals to description. And
I
there is a-
didn't get what you said. Responsive means what?
it should be supportable to all device, not only to laptop or like a desktop. It should be automatically adjustable the content with mobile device also without like a breaking the content. It should be
So-
automatically adjustable.
So
The
that time we use meta.
Yes, we are no meta tag with the name attribute that is called the viewport.
Okay.
And you have to write only this statement so that your page will be make it responsive.
Okay.
Okay. Now look at one more thing. Name equals to like a description. Content equals to we are getting some extra information here. Now this information when it is helping to us, whenever we are going to search in the Google, any search engine through, if you are searching it, the like a online class in the Mumbai or the Bangalore or Pune or the any other location, the like a classroom based training or online classroom based training. Okay, so if you are going to search this type of word, so that time the prognostech.com also be appear it, the content. Is it clear? Got the point?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So when this meta tag is helping us, whenever we are going to search some content on the like a search engine, okay, and Google is the search engine, Yahoo is search engine. In that case, if you are searching some content, like suppose if you are going to search for the Java training in the Mumbai, yeah, Java training in the like a Bangalore or the Hyderabad or Pune, so that means in that case, suppose our website is not for the Pune location or not for the Bangalore location, then it is not going to display it. It is just only it will be display for the Mumbai location. So whenever we are searching it. Yes, got it?
Yes, sir.
The meta tag is always give the like a description of the particular website. Okay, so if you want to give some certain extra information for the search engine purpose, okay, it is not going to represent on the browser. It is not going to represent the information in browser. It is just for helping us whenever we are searching something on the like a search engine like Google. Okay, so it will give the priority to your like a website as per your content. Okay, either it should be comes in the like a first page of the search engine. Nowadays you guys you may be heard it, SEO बोलते हैं. Search सुना है कि नहीं? SEO.
Yes, sir. Search engine optimization.
Yes, what exactly we are doing it? The mostly who are doing this like a this type of activity? There is a person who is working that is called the like a digital marketing. Have you heard this word, digital marketing person? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So digital marketing basically does what? They are just like a optimizing your site. Okay, so that if someone is searching the particular words, your site will be comes to the like a whether in the like a first page of the Google or whether it should be comes in the second page of the Google. So they are using the like a search engine optimization concept. Due to the like a word, technical word, or the like any particular word through it can be like a give the priority to like a comes in the like a search engine on the like a first page or your application or the website. Okay, so that's why we are using the like a meta tag in that case. The meta elements represent the like a various kind of metadata, and that cannot be expressed by using like a title element. If you are writing, it doesn't means meta. If you are using the base element, it doesn't means meta. If you are using the link, style, script, that means it is not a meta. And meta is always represent with the like a meta element. How to represent the meta? By using the like a meta element. And in the meta element, we can use the attribute, name attribute, HTTP eq attribute, char set attribute. Okay, there are so many attribute we can use it in the like a meta. Okay, content attribute, descriptive like a name attribute through we can represent the value. And meta tag we can write more than one in a particular page. Title we can write only one. Base we can write on like a n number of times. Okay, but meta should be more than one. Head element should be one. Body element should be one. So that you have to just remember it. So there are such some element we can write only one time. And meta tag always goes inside the where head element. Okay, always we have to write with the like a head element. And in the meta tag we can define the like a character set, description, keywords, author. Okay, like this we can use the different type of value with the like a particular attribute we can use it. These are the value, description, keywords, author. Okay, char set are nothing but we can say like a value. Meta data will not be displayed on the page. It is just for machine parsable, just for machine readable. Okay, whenever we are using any search engine, it is just going to search the keyword. Okay, which keyword we are searching it. You are searching on the search engine, and it will give to your like a priority of your website. So like for example, you just have to write the meta char set. It is just like a giving your data should be like a human readable format. Meta name equals to description. Like for example, content attribute value is like a Prognoz tag private limited. Meta name equals to keywords. Okay, HTML, CSS like a JavaScript. If somebody is searching the like a HTML, so that means my page also should be appear in the search engine because I have written the here HTML. Meta name equals to author. If someone is searching through the author name, so if that author name is written with the like my website, so definitely my website also becomes it. And then meta name equals to viewport. Already I told, if you want to make the like a responsive the particular site or the particular page, then we are using the what meta name equals to viewport.
And what is that UTF-8?
UTF-8 means exactly whenever we are writing some content on the web page, sometimes what happens, the content is not human readable format, and it comes the like a data in the like a ASCII code value, like a numerical format. The output will becomes it. But we don't want the like a data should be comes in the like a ASCII code format. So we want all like a human readable data. So that we are using the like a char set UTF-8. Okay, unique code format we are going to represent it. Next, style element. The style element is also used for to represent the CSS, but it should be present inside the same file. The style element should be present in the same file, not to call the like a external file. If you want to call external file, then we have to use link tag. But if I want to implement the CSS within the same file, then I have to use the like a style element. So how to implement it? So let us see. So here I'm just going to use there is a tag is called h2 tag for representing second highest heading. So I'm just going to write the like a content here. This one, welcome to my first web application. And for this h2 tag, I want to implement the CSS. So what I can do here, I just have to write the style element, and style element should be comes inside the head. And now I'm going to implement for the h2, and here I'm just going to write it color. Okay, color property value should be like a red here. Okay, so I'm just going to implement the like a color property value here. And now let's go to the like a browser and refresh it. Look at, are you getting color is the red?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, anyone, if you have any clarification, if you want, you can ask me. Now I just have to use some more extra property here, like a border is there. Border, I'm going to give it like a 4 pixels.
In HTML only we can use CSS. I thought we need to write separate CSS file for this color border that you are writing.
No. We can use external file as well as we can use in the same file also.
Okay.
So I'm just going to use the like a border property 4 pixel. It should be like a dotted, and then color will be like a blue color. Now go to the like a browser and refresh it. Look at it. Or you can just make it yellow color so that it will be like a look it better. Okay.
Yes.
So this is the way we can use the like a style element in the like a same HTML page. We show it practically. Next, script element. Script element when we have to use. Whenever we are going to use, what is the concept?
JavaScript.
JavaScript. If you are going to use the JavaScript on your HTML page, then we have to use the like a script tag. Okay, and script tag we should be right inside the head element also. JavaScript is a programming language. Okay, so if you want to implement some certain scripting language in your HTML page, so we have to use script tag. And here I'm just going to write the like a concept is called the, suppose I'm going to declare the like a variable that is num, and num equals to 100. I'm declaring it. Okay, the var is a keyword to declare the variable. Okay, the num is the variable and that 100 is the value, and I want to display it. So I just have to write there is a like a object is called document dot write. There is a function, and then I have to write it the value is plus name of the variable. Okay, the value is plus name of the variable. Now I should go to the like a browser and refresh it. Look at regarding the value is 100. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so to replace
Yes.
these things, JavaScript will be discussed later also. CSS also will be discussed later because there is a separate topic for the CSS and the JavaScript. Just here you understand it. We are using the different type of element or the different type of tag. So when we have to use the like a script tag, when we have to use the like a style tag, okay, that you have to just remember it. Okay. So we did the about the like a style tag. Next is the like a body element. And body element represent the like a content of the document. Whatever you are going to display on the browser, that is nothing but we can display by using the like a body element through we can display it. And within the body element we have to write it, not in the like a head element. Whatever info element you are writing within the body, that is going to display on the browser. So we wrote the like a h1, we wrote anchor tag, we wrote h2. So that means we are getting on the browser. So this is the nothing but a concept is called body element. And body tag define the like a document's body, and body element contains all the content of the HTML document, such as we can write heading, paragraph, image, hyperlink, table. There are so many elements we can write inside the like a body element. Okay,